To protect yourself against coronavirus, remember that you should follow all the preventive measures. Wash your hands with soap and warm water for 20 seconds, before eating or drinking or whenever you've been out in public. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth without washing your hands so that you don't infect yourself in case you touched any surface that contains the virus. You should keep yourself away from other people, especially those who are sick, as you might not know who might be hosting the virus. If you are sneezing or coughing, which are the common symptoms of respiratory infections of coronavirus, get yourself checked with the doctor. Currently, there is no evidence that people can transmit coronavirus during the incubation period before they show symptoms. However, to control the disease and prevent the spread of coronavirus, keeping all surroundings clean, especially the high-touch surfaces, with a disinfectant every day is important. Clean your doorknobs, kitchen counters, tables, toilets, phones, keyboards, and bathroom fixtures daily to protect yourself against any sources of coronavirus. The World Health Organization recommends avoiding unnecessary contact with live or dead animals, washing your hands after contact with any animals to make sure that you do not carry the virus in your hands. Also, ensure that any meat you eat is fully cooked. Avoid travel to areas with high rates of infection. Stay at home as long as it is necessary to prevent yourself and your family from any risky situation.
Jai Hind. We are doing the chapter data handling, and in the previous class we discussed the topics tally chart, bar graph, double bar graph and histogram. In this video we are going to discuss a new representation of data, that is circle graphs, or otherwise called pie chart.
Hello friends. Today, let us learn one more way of data representation called pie chart. Let us begin. Many a times, you all must have come across data represented in circular form in newspapers, magazines, or on the television. These are called as pie charts. A pie chart is also called as a circle graph. For example, look at the pie chart. Now, let us learn how to read it. The circle represents all the fruits in the shop. The title tells us that the pie chart is about different fruits in Flora's fruit shop. The circle is divided into smaller parts called segments. Each segment of the circle represents a different fruit and a specific value. Here it is the number. Pie charts are best used to compare parts of a whole. Now observe this pie chart and answer the questions. 1. How many fruits are there in all? So here we find the total number of fruits, that is 76 plus 52 plus 43 plus 22, which is equal to 193. So we say there are 193 fruits in all. Next, 2. Which fruit is the maximum in number? Here, as apples occupy the largest segment in the pie chart, the answer is apple. 3. How many more mangoes are there than bananas? Here, we need to subtract the number of bananas from number of mangoes, that is 52 minus 22, which is equal to 30. Thus, we say there are 30 mangoes more than the bananas. Lastly, 4. Which fruit is the least in number? As bananas occupy the smallest segment in the pie chart, the answer is banana. Why not solve one more example to understand it in a better way? Look at this pie chart. It shows the favorite sports of all the kids of Lotus Society. Observe the chart and answer the questions. 1. Which sport is the favorite of 58 kids? Badminton is the favorite sport of 58 kids. 2. Which sport was chosen most by the kids? How many kids chose that sport? As cricket occupies the largest segment in the pie chart, the answer is cricket. And 63 kids chose it as their favorite sport. 3. How many kids chose hockey, chess and basketball in all? So here, to find the answer, we will add 46 plus 23 plus 52, which is equal to 121. How many kids are there in all at Lotus Society? So here we find the total number of kids, that is 63 plus 52 plus 58 plus 46 plus 34 plus 23, which is equal to 276. So we say there are 276 kids in all. Wasn't it fun reading a pie chart?
I hope all of you understood how to read a pie chart. Now we are going to see more informations on pie chart. So let us watch a video that will give you more informations.
Let us understand pie charts with an interesting example. Meena has planted some flower plants in the courtyard of her house. Every day she collects flowers. Today she has collected jasmine, marigold and rose flowers. Their number are as follows. Let's represent this information in an interesting way. The total number of flowers here is 30 plus 20 plus 10, which is equal to 60. Here the number of jasmine flowers is 30, which is 30 by 60, that is half part of the total number. Similarly, the number of marigold flowers is 20 by 60 part of the total number, that is 1 by 3 part, and the number of rose flowers is 10 by 60, that is 1 by 6 part of the total number. We would consider the value of an entire circle to be 60 flowers. Since the central angle of an entire circle is 360 degree, we can say that 60 flowers represent the central angle of 360 degree. The number of jasmine flowers is 1 by 2 part of the total 60 flowers. We will represent this number from a sector of a circle whose central angle is 1 by 2 multiplied by 360 degree, which is equal to 180 degree, that is half circle. Similarly, the portion of marigold flowers can be represented by making the sector with central angle of 1 by 3 multiplied by 360 degree, which is equal to 120 degree, and the portion of rose flower with a central angle of 1 by 6 multiplied by 360 degree is equal to 60 degree. Here we have represented the division of total number of flowers in the form of various sectors of the circle, a representation in which the data is represented by the sectors of the circle is called a pie chart. A pie chart tells us the relation of a whole to its part. For example, for 30 jasmine flowers, the total number of flowers is 1 by 2 of the total 60 flowers. Likewise, for 10 roses, the total number of flowers is 1 by 6 part of the total number. And 20 flowers of marigold, it is 1 by 3 of total number of flowers. At the same time, the pie chart also helps us to compare in different parts. For example, it can be said that the number of marigold flowers is double and the number of jasmine flowers is triple as compared to the number of rose flowers. The central angle of each sector in a pie chart is proportional to the information represented by it. For example, the central angle representing the number of jasmine flowers is in proportion to the number of jasmine flowers. In this way, the total number is fixed, and if the number of jasmine flowers increases, then the size of the corresponding sector will also increase. Or conversely, if the number of jasmine flowers is less, then the size of the corresponding sector will also decrease. Just think, can we use the unitary method to find different central angles? Let me tell you, we know that the central angle of an entire circle is 360 degrees. So, we can say that 60 flowers represent the central angle of 360 degrees. In this way, one flower can be represented with a central angle of 360 degrees divided by 60 is equal to 6 degrees. Now, the number of jasmine flowers is 30. So, we can represent this number by 30 multiplied by 6 degrees, which is equal to 180 degrees. In the same way, you can get different central angles using the unitary method.
Let us discuss some example problems so that you will understand more about pie chart and how to draw pie charts.
Sometimes we come across data represented in a circular form. Example: A. Marks of students in different subjects such as mathematics, English, Hindi, science, social studies, etc. can be represented in a circular graph or pie chart. B. Number of runs scored by a batsman on 6 different days can be shown in the form of pie chart. C. Various mode of transport used by 1,260 students in a given school can be shown in the form of pie chart as an example. D. Agricultural production in India during a certain year can be shown in the form of pie chart as an example. Drawing pie charts. Dairy milk is equal to 50%, 5-star is equal to 30%, Kit Kat is equal to 20%. Now, we have to represent this data in the form of pie chart. Chocolates in the form of fractions. Dairy milk is equal to 50 upon 100 is equal to 1 upon 2. 5-star is equal to 30 upon 100 is equal to 3 upon 10. Kit Kat is equal to 20 upon 100 is equal to 1 upon 5. Chocolates in fraction of 360 degree. Dairy milk is equal to 1 upon 2 into 360 is equal to 180 degrees. 5-star is equal to 3 upon 10 into 360 is equal to 108 degrees. Kit Kat is equal to 1 upon 5 into 360 is equal to 72 degrees. Steps to form a pie chart with the above values obtained. 1. Draw a circle with any convenient radius. Mark its center O and a radius OA. 2. The angle of the sector for dairy milk is 180 degree. Use the protractor to draw. Angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. 3. Continue marking the remaining sectors. For example, the marks obtained by Sudhir in an examination are given below. English is equal to 105. Hindi is equal to 75. Mathematics is equal to 150. Science is equal to 120. Social science is equal to 90. Draw a pie chart using this information. Solution. Total marks obtained here is equal to 105 plus 75 plus 150 plus 120 plus 90 is equal to 540. Marks in the form of fractions. English is equal to 105 upon 540 is equal to 7 upon 36. Hindi is equal to 75 upon 540 is equal to 5 upon 36. Mathematics is equal to 150 upon 540 is equal to 5 upon 18. Science is equal to 120 upon 540 is equal to 2 upon 9. Social science is equal to 90 upon 540 is equal to 1 upon 6. Marks in fraction of 360 degrees. English is equal to 7 upon 36 into 360 is equal to 70 degrees. Hindi is equal to 5 upon 36 into 360 is equal to 50 degrees. Mathematics is equal to 5 upon 18 into 360 is equal to 100 degrees. Science is equal to 2 upon 9 into 360 is equal to 80 degrees. Social science is equal to 1 upon 6 into 360 is equal to 60 degrees. Steps to draw a pie chart. 1. Draw a circle with any convenient radius. Mark its center O and radius OA. 2. The angle of the sector for mathematics is 100 degrees. Use the protractor to draw. Angle AOB is equal to 100 degrees. 3. Continue marking the remaining angles.
So dear students, from the introduction videos you may have understood all the points, how we are doing the circle graph and what are the important characteristics in circle graph. All that I hope you understood. Now come to the definition once again. What is a circle graph, otherwise called pie chart? Okay, a circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts. A circle graph is always a whole. Whole means the whole circle. The whole circle is divided into parts. Okay, so that parts will give you the information about the data. So the whole circle is divided into sectors. Okay, so a whole circle is considered and it is divided into parts called sectors. The size of each sector is proportional to the activity or information it represents. So each sector will represent some activity, some information. Okay, so each sector will represent each activity and some proportion. Okay, how much? So that relation will come in circle graph. Once more, a circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts. Here the whole circle is divided into sectors. The size of each sector is proportional to the activity or information it represents. Okay, yes. Now come to examples. Here one example is there. A circle is divided into two parts. Okay, these parts are called the sectors, or we can tell segment also. So here girls or boys. In a maybe it is a classroom. The whole circle is a classroom. And girls, you see 50% of girls and boys 50% of boys. Okay, so this whole classroom is divided into two informations. Now come to this examples. This example, the whole circle represents certain informations. And what is that informations about? Viewers watching different types of channels on TV. So how many viewers are watching, what are the different types of programs? So here you see this segment of the circle is entertainment 50%. Okay, so this part is entertainment channel, 50% of people are watching, viewers are there. Here sports 25%, here news 15%, cartoon 10%. So from this pie chart you can understand the more viewers are there for entertainment channel, then sports channel, then news channel, then cartoon channel. Okay, so this is the information we are getting from this pie chart. Okay, so this is one information, this is one information. So here you can see that the whole is divided into parts, and that parts are giving you certain informations. So these are examples of pie chart. All these notes you want to copy in your notebook. Now we have some important points from this pie chart. That is, to draw the pie chart, to do the problems, we need this informations. That is, the total angle at the center of a circle is 360 degrees. Whenever you construct a pie chart, we need to know the angles. Then only we can construct the pie chart. For that, the first information is the whole angle, the central angle of a circle is 360 degrees. You may have learned in earlier classes, the central angle of a circle is 360 degree. So from that central angle only, we are finding all the other angles and constructing the pie chart. So that is the first point. The central angle is 360 degrees. Then the central angle of the sectors will be a fraction of 360 degree. The central angle of the sectors, that means the whole circle is having 360 degree and the angle of each sector will be a fraction of 360 degree, that is part of 360 degree. We need to find out the angle of each sector, and that each sector angle will be a fraction of 360 degree. So after finding the angle, we need to construct the pie chart. Okay, so when you do the problems, you will understand. Now the last point is the sum of all angles of the sectors add up to 360 degree. So when we add all the angles of the sectors, that will give a total of 360 degree. Okay, here you see in this pie chart it is marked in percentage. Okay, 50%, 25%, 15% and 10%. So think this is 50%, this is 25%, this is 15%, this is 10%. When you add this, you will get 1 plus 5, 6, 8, 2, 10. Okay, so 100%. So 100% is considered as the whole circle, and these are the parts of the circle. Okay, here also you see 50% girls and 50% boys. 50 plus 50 is again 100%. So the total circle is taken as 100%, a full quantity, and that is divided into sectors. So here it is given in percentage, but when you do the problems for pie chart, we need the angles. This is your first question here. Read the question. The given pie chart gives the expenditure in percentage on various items and savings of a family during a month. Okay, so the pie chart is given in the question. So this is a pie chart that gives you the information of the expenditure of a family. Okay, so how many expense for various items, that is given in this pie chart in percentage. So the data is given in percentage, and savings of a family during a month. So expenditure is also given, savings is also given for 1 month. Now here are some subdivision questions. We need to find the answer of these questions from the pie chart. Okay, now here you see in the pie chart what are the informations given. Education for children 15%, food 25%, clothes 10%, savings 15%, others 20%. Others means any other expenses, extra expenses. Then house rent 10%, transport 5%. So these are the different expenditures in that family for 1 month. Okay, so from this information we need to answer the questions one by one. First question, on which item the expenditure was maximum? So more expenditure is for which item. So just you see the pie chart here and you see which is the maximum percentage. So it is very clear that from this percentages, who is the maximum? This 25% is the maximum number. Okay, so what is that 25% is for food? So who is the item, the expenditure having maximum? Food. Okay, so that is our first answer. So first answer is on which item the expenditure was maximum. So you want to write the answer. Expenditure, this is the answer for first question. Expenditure was maximum for food. Okay, so for food the expenditure was maximum. That is the first answer over. Now second answer, expenditure on which item is equal to the total savings of the family. That is, total savings and the expenditure of one item are equal. So what is that item? So you come to the pie chart again. So see savings. Total savings is how many? 15%. So this savings is equal to expenditure on which item? So you go through the pie chart, you can see that this 15% is equal to, here also 15%, that is education for children. So the total savings value is also equal to which item? Education for children. So that is the answer. Expenditure on which item? Expenditure on education for children is equal to savings. Okay, so that is also clear from the pie chart. So the second answer is expenditure on education. Expenditure on education of children is the item equal to the total savings of the family. Okay, very simple. From the pie chart we can understand that education and savings are equal, so that your answer is expenditure on education is equal to total savings of the family. Now you see the third question. The third question is, you just want to calculate if the monthly savings of the family is rupees 3000. What is the monthly expenditure on clothes? Okay, so it is given monthly savings of that family is 3000 rupees. So you come to the pie chart. What is the savings percentage? 15%. So this here it is given in percentage, and this savings percentage is equal to how many rupees? Rupees 3000. Okay, so this 15% savings means it is equal to 3000 rupees. Okay, so that is only given, and we need to find out what is the monthly expenditure on clothes. So clothes, you see how many clothes for? 10%. So this, it is given in percentage, clothes 10%. We want to find out how many rupees is spent for clothes. Okay, so already we know clothes is 10%. So from this 15% equal to 3000 rupees, we want to find out this clothes 10% is equal to how much rupees. Understood? Okay, so how we are doing, listen. So this is the answer for third question. Okay, so given that savings, total savings 15%, that is from the pie chart, equal to rupees how many? 3000. Yes, so total savings 3000 rupees. We need to find out this clothes 10% is how many rupees. So here we are applying unitary method. Unitary method you may have studied in earlier classes. What is this unitary method? Unitary method means we want to find for one quantity first, then we will calculate for many. That is unitary method. Okay. So here total savings 15% is given 3000 rupees. So we will calculate for how many for 1%. How many rupees is 1%? Okay, because we want to calculate clothes 10% how much. So first we will find out for 1%, then we will go to 10%. Okay, so 15% is 3000 rupees means 1% is equal to, we want to divide, that is 3000 by 15 rupees. Understood? Okay, so this is called unitary method. Unitary method. So from 15% you calculated for 1%. Now we want to find out 10% is how many. So 10% is equal to 3000 by 15 multiplied by this 10. Okay, so this is the calculation for how many for 10%. Now you do the cancellation. How can we cancel? Yes, here we can cancel by 5 table. 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15, and this 3 and 3000 can be cancelled. 1 3 is 3, here 1 3 is 3 and 3 zeros. So here denominator became 1. Now 1000 into 2, that is 2000. That means what? 10% is equal to how many rupees? Yes, 2000 rupees. Understood? So 15% is equal to 3000 rupees. From that we find out what is 1%. Then we came to 10%, how many rupees. So this method we are doing by unitary method. Now you want to write your final answer. What is the monthly expenditure on clothes? So you want to write therefore the monthly expenditure on clothes is equal to rupees 2000. Understood? Now see this question. On a particular day, the sales in rupees of different items of a baker's shop are given below. Draw a pie chart for this data. So here one data is given. This data is about the sales in rupees, that is how many rupees items are sold here, for how many rupees in total from a baker's shop. And you see this, what are the items? Ordinary bread, fruit bread, cakes and pastries, biscuits and others items. Okay, so ordinary bread 320, so this is given in rupees. Okay, 320 rupees. Fruit bread 80 rupees, cakes and pastries 160 rupees, biscuits 120 rupees, others 40 rupees. So these are the sales. Okay, this is not the price of the items. These are about the sales, for how many rupees that day these items are sold. Okay, so total for how many rupees it is sold? Total for 720 rupees these items are sold on that day. Now we want to draw a pie chart. So from the first question we just see the pie chart and answer the questions there. But here we want to construct the pie chart. So you know, to construct the pie chart we want to know the sector angles. Okay, from the circle we want to form the sectors, that is different parts of the circle using angles. So how we are going to get that angles, we will see now. Now here you see 320 for ordinary bread. See the total here 720, correct? So from this 720, the part of ordinary bread is 320. Okay, similarly, fruit bread 80 out of 720. Cakes and pastries 160 out of 720. Biscuits 120 out of 720. Others 40 out of 720. Understood? So this is the total sale. Total sale from these are the parts of different items. So this we want to write first. Okay. So that is the starting of our solution. So how we are writing? All of you see. For ordinary bread, first item. For ordinary bread, the fraction is 320 by 720 because 320 is the sales for ordinary bread and 720 is the total sales. Okay, so here this is the fraction for ordinary bread. Now we can write the fraction for fruit bread. For fruit bread, what is the fraction? The fraction is 80 by 720. Similarly, for cakes and pastries, how much? 160 by 720. Then for biscuits, 120 by 720, and for others, the fraction is 40 by 720. So here what we wrote, children, from the given data we wrote all the fractions for different items. Why we wrote this in fractions means in order to find the central angle of each item. Then only we can construct the pie chart. Okay. So next is to find the central angle. To find the central angle of each item. Okay. So to find the central angle of each item, how we are doing, listen. You know that we discussed in the starting that the central angle of a whole circle is 360 degrees. So from that whole circle, how much is the angle of each item we are going to find out. So how to find out is, you want to multiply. Always whenever you find the angle of each sector, you want to multiply the fraction of the sector into 360 because the whole circle's part is this each item. So in order to find the central angle of each sector, you want to multiply this fraction of, that is, into 360 degrees. Okay. So we will start with the ordinary bread. Okay. So for ordinary bread, the central angle is equal to, yes, what is the fraction for ordinary bread? 320 by 720. That you want to multiply by 360 degrees. So this is the way to find out the central angle of each sector. You want to multiply the fraction, that is, into 360 degrees. Now you want to reduce this. 0 can be cancelled. Okay. Yes. Now 32 for 2 table. 1 2 is 2. 6 2s are 12. Here 3 2s are 6. 6 2s are 12. And here you see 36. Here also 36 and 0. So we can cancel like this. 1 and here 136 and 0. So it becomes 16 into 10, that is 160 degrees. You want to write in degrees because it is an angle. Okay. So for ordinary bread, what is the central angle? 160 degree. So this 160 degree out of this total angle of the circle 360 degrees. Okay. So we got the angle for ordinary bread. Now we come to the second item for fruit bread. So for fruit bread, what is the angle? Okay, the central angle is equal to fruit bread. What is the fraction? 80 by 720. Again you multiply that by the total angle of the circle, 360 degrees. Here also you can reduce this 0 0. Okay, then 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Again you got the same 136. Here also 136 0. So that is, so you got 4 into 10. That is 4 into 10 means 40 degrees. So you see 40 degrees is the part of the fruit bread sector angle out of this 360 degree. Now come to the third one, for cakes and pastries. For cakes and pastries, yes, the central angle is equal to, yes, what is the fraction for cakes and pastries? We have already written 160 by 720. Multiply that by 360 again. Yes, this 0 0 cancels. Cut 2 table, 4 4 4, 8 2s are 16. Here 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Again this same. So 136, here 10. So that is 8 into 10 equal to 80 degrees is the angle of cakes and pastries. Now the next item for others. Others, for what is the fraction we have find out? 120 by 720. So central angle 120 by 720 into 360 degrees. Okay, so we can cancel here also 0 0, 6 2s are 12. Here 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Okay, now 36 and 360 we can cancel very easily. 1 times here and here 10. So you got 6 into 10, that is 60 degrees. Understood? So what is the thing we have done? From the given data, we first found all the fraction of each item. Then to find the central angle, each fraction we multiplied by the central angle of the circle, that is 360 degrees, so that we get all the angles of each item, each sector. Now using these angles we will draw the pie chart. So here one correction is there. For others, no, this 120 by 720 is biscuits. Okay, for biscuits we have this 60 degrees. Understood? Now for others, others is 40. So what is 40 by 720? We have written here. So for this we will go find the central angle now. What are the different angles we got, children? For ordinary bread 160 degrees, for fruit bread 40 degrees, for cakes and pastries 80 degrees, for biscuits 60 degrees. Okay, so these are the angles we found out. Now we need to find out one more angle for others. Okay, so for other items, central angle is, what is the fraction for other angles we found in the earlier? 40 by 720. Okay, so this fraction you want to multiply by 360 degree. Now reduce this 0 0, 2 table, 2 2s are 4, here 36. Now this and this can be cancelled. Here 10, so that is 2 into 10, 20 degrees. So now we got the different items, all the angles we found. Now our aim is to draw the pie chart. Okay, now the first thing, to draw a pie chart, you can draw a circle of any radius. Okay, so take your compass and for any radius, that is your choice, you can draw a circle. Okay, so this whole circle we are going to divide into parts using these angles. So this is very important that whenever you want to construct a pie chart, you need the angles of different sectors. Okay, so that is the main important point. Without angles, we cannot form the pie chart. So whenever you want to construct a pie chart, you want to find out the different angles of different items. Okay, so don't forget that. Now using this, we are going to construct, first draw a circle. After that, you want to draw the radius of the circle. Okay, this side or this side. I am going to draw this side, the radius of the circle. Okay, radius of the circle I have drawn. Now we are going to construct different angles. Yes, so anyways you can do, okay, this way also or this way. So I am going in the anti-clockwise direction. Now first I am going to take the angle for ordinary bread. Ordinary bread, what is the angle? 160 degrees. Okay, so what I am doing, I am going to keep my protractor in the center of the circle, taking radius as the coinciding with the protractor. Now mark 160 degree. Okay, so 160 degree, so you want to see this side and it is an obtuse angle, so it will come here. Okay, so that is 160 degrees. Now remove the protractor and join that. Okay, you want to join. Yes, okay, so this is 160 degrees. So we got for ordinary bread. Okay, now what you are want to do is the new line. This is your next line segment, and now we are going to construct for fruit bread. So what you are doing, you can keep your protractor here. Okay, either you can take this line segment or this line segment, any line segment you can take. So because I told I am coming in this anti-clockwise direction, I am taking this center and you want to take this line of, okay, yes. Now you want to mark the 40 degree. 40 degree is here. Okay, here. So mark 40 degree, remove the protractor and join 40 degrees. Okay, yes. So this angle we constructed was 160 degrees and this we constructed now is 40 degrees. Okay, yes. Now our new line segment is this one. Now we are going to construct for cakes and pastries 80 degrees. So this line you want to consider. Keep the center. Keep the center of the protractor and coinciding with the line properly. Okay, yes. Now you want to take 80 degrees. So see in the protractor, where is the 80 degrees? Here. So mark that point 80 degrees. Now remove the protractor. Use your ruler for joining. Yes, that is your 80 degrees. Okay, yes. Now we want to take for biscuits. Okay, for biscuits what angle we have? For biscuits we have 60 degrees. So again you want to use the line. This is our new line segment. So take the center of the protractor correctly, coinciding with the line. And where is our 60 degree? Yes, here. This is 60 acute angle. Yes. So mark that 60 degree. Okay. Now remove the protractor and take the ruler and join towards that point. So this angle now we constructed is 60 degrees. Okay. Now you can see a remaining angle there. And what is this item? What is this space angle? This is for the others, we found that for others the central angle is equal to 20 degrees. Okay, so when you measure this angle, it will be definitely 20 degrees. Understand? So the others part is 20 degrees. Okay, now one important point, children. You can see all the sector angles we found. Now if you add all these angles, okay, 160 degrees, then 40 degrees, then 80 degrees, 60 degrees and 20 degrees. If you take the sum of all these angles, it will be definitely equal to 18, 24, 26, 360 degrees. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? The sum of all the sector angles is equal to the central angle of the whole circle, that is 360 degrees. Understand? So this is the way to construct the pie chart. Now after completing the pie chart, you want to write all the different items. So what is this 160 for? What is the item? Ordinary bread. Okay, so you want to write there, this is ordinary bread. Okay, then what is 40 degree? 40 degree is fruit bread. Fruit bread. Then 80 degrees cakes and pastries. Then biscuits 60 degrees and others 20 degrees. So thus we got the pie chart for the given items. Okay, so whenever you want to construct a pie chart, you want to first find out the fraction of those items, then you multiply by 360 degree to find the different angles of the sectors. After that you want to construct the pie chart, mark the angles, then all the items. Okay, all the time the total sum of the angles of the sectors will become equal to 360 degrees. See this question. This is a question from your exercise. A survey was made to find the type of music that a certain group of young people liked in a city. Adjoining pie chart shows the findings of this survey. From this pie chart, answer the following. Okay, so a survey. What do you mean by survey? A study. Okay, a study was done to find out what are the favorite music of different people. Okay, and among a group of people. So we don't know how many number of people were came under this survey, and in that study we got some informations about the different types of music liked by different people, and that is shown in this pie chart. Okay, so this data we can get from the pie chart. You see what are the different musics discussed here: light music, folk, classical music and semi-classical music. And here the informations are given in percentage. Light music is 40%, folk is 30%, classical is 10% and semi-classical is 20%. And what this data is showing, this percentages, number of people who like the different types of music. Okay, now from this pie chart, answer the following. You want to answer some questions asked from the pie chart. The first question is, if 20 people liked the classical music, how many young people were surveyed? Okay, so 20 people liked the classical music. What is the meaning? If here classical, what is the percentage given? 10%. So it is asked, when classical music is liked by 20 people, then can you find out how many young people were surveyed? Means in this total survey, how many number of people participated? How many number of young people are totally in this survey? So because we don't know how many number of people, we are going to assume that as a variable. So your solution is solution suppose the total number of people were surveyed is equal to x. Okay, so what we are going to take, the total number of people participated be x. Therefore, the number of people who liked classical music is equal to, what is the percentage for classical music? 10%. So 10% of this total value x. You understood? So what we take here, the total people we don't know, that we took as variable x, and from this total, how many percentage? 10% of the people liked classical music. Now you see the question again. This classical music is liked by how many people given? 20 people. So this 20 people will be equal to this 10%. Okay. So next step we are writing according to the question given. According to this question, this 10% of x is equal to how many people? 20 people. Okay. Now we are going to do the calculation. What is 10%? 10 by 100 of x means multiplied by x equal to 20. Now this implies you can cancel 0, 0. So x by 10 equal to 20. That implies x is equal to cross multiply. Okay. 10 will go to multiplication. 20 into 10, that is 200. Understood? So what is this 200? What is this x? The total number of people we have taken as x. So you want to write finally, therefore the total young people, okay, in the question it is given young people were surveyed is equal to 200 people. Second question is, which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? Okay, so you want to see the pie chart now. And what is given in the pie chart, children? In the pie chart it is given which percentage is more here. For light music it is more, 40%. So this music is liked by maximum number of people. Okay, so that is very clear from the pie chart. So that is your second answer. So how to write that? Light music is liked by the maximum number of people. The maximum number of people. Okay, so that is very clear from the pie chart. Now the third question. What is the third question? If a cassette company were to make 1000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? A cassette company is going to produce CDs, musical CDs. How many number of CDs they are going to make? Total number 1000 CDs. So they are going to make 1000 CDs. So we want to find out how many of each type would they make. How many of each type means we have different types of music, light music, folk music, classical music, semi-classical music. So in this each type, how many number of CDs will be produced by the company? That is the question. Okay, so total there are 3000 CDs. and each type we want to find out how many number of. Okay, so we are going to find one by one. So first we can start total number of CDs is equal to 1000. Okay, now first we can do for number of CDs of semi-classical music. Semi-classical music is equal to, what is the percentage of semi-classical music, children? Semi-classical music, it is 20%. Okay, one by one we are going to find out. Classical 10%, folk 30%, light music 40%. So for each we are going to find it separately. Okay, so semi-classical is 20% means out of how much? 20% is 20 by 100. So that fraction multiplied by the total number of CDs, that is 1000. Okay, so number of CDs of semi-classical music is equal to 20%, that is 20 by 100 into total number of CDs. Okay, we can cancel here 1010, here also 1010. So 20 into 10. What is 20 into 10? 200. So what is the meaning? For semi-classical music, how many CDs are produced? 200. Now the second one, number of CDs of classical music. Classical music, what is the percentage, children? Yes, 10%. So what is that 10%? 10 by 100 into total number of CDs, again 1000. Now do the calculation here. 0 0, here also 0 0. So 10 into 10. What is 10 into 10? That is equal to 100. So for classical music, 100 CDs are produced. Now come to the next type. For folk music. For folk music, equal to, we have 30%, that is 30 by 100 into total number is 3000. Again do the calculation. 0. So 30 into 10. What is 30 into 10? 300. Understood? Now after folk we have number of, for light music, number of CDs for light music. Light music is maximum how many percentage? 40%. Okay, so that is 40 by 100 into, that is 40% of 1000 we are going to find out, into 1000. Here also do the calculation. 0 0, here also 0 0. So how many? 40 into 10, that is 400. Understood? So we found all the number of CDs. For semi-classical music 200, classical music 100, folk music 300 and light music for 400. So that is only our question. How many of each type would they make? Okay, so we can just write the final answer. Hence, the number of CDs made for each type is, okay, we can write one by one. Semi-classical music 200 CDs, classical music 100 CDs, folk music 300 CDs, and light music 400 CDs. Okay, so that is the final answer of the question. Hope all of you understood. Do the homework and complete the notes. Complete the homework of exercise 5.2 remaining problems. So meet you in the next class, children. Thank you.